Okay, Coach, picked up your first win of the season. How good does it feel to finally pick up your first win, especially at home?
Yeah, it's important that we start winning. So it does feel good. There's a lot of things that we just didn't do to the level that we need to be doing them. So although we did get a victory and a result, we've got a ton that we're still having to grind out and work on. And so ultimately, getting the result matters. How we get the result also matters, and I think we won one of those two categories. So still got a lot of work to do. You know, this was easily a game we should have won by multiple goals based on the chances we created, and so yeah, we obviously are thrilled with the result. It feels great, and we keep building on that. But part of what we got to build on is how we win these games and how to play against this type of competition so that we get more convincing score lines.
Yeah, like you said, you had plenty of chances in the first half. Definitely could have seen the score a little bit higher, but in the second half, Erskine came out pressing really hard, a lot harder than they did in the first half, and kind of gave your team a little bit of trouble and we're a little bit of a nuisance, I guess, throughout the second half. What are you going to take from today's game, and how can you apply the things that y'all learned into your upcoming game this weekend?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. At halftime, I made a switch. I did not want any long balls over the top, which is where we found most of our chances in the first half. We have to learn to play through teams, not just over top of them. Because really good teams are going to punish us if that's the only attack we have, and that's what we've been struggling with the first 3 games. So that was an adjustment we made, and it really favored their style. Like, they sat really high and compact. We found it very difficult to capitalize on that without just banging it over the top. So those are some things that we're looking at. Like, we have to be able to play through teams. We're good enough to play through teams. We just haven't really trusted ourselves to do it, and so that was a big shift, and I thought we did pretty well moving the ball. We just didn't have the bite that we needed at the end, and when we did get in, we didn't finish our chance. So there's a lot of moving parts on what we're trying to fix and get to click. But overall, again, we got the result. We've got a lot to build on and a lot to work on. So I'm happy for the guys. We've got a tough test Saturday. And so we just gotta leave the things that we can control and go train on those, and leave the things we can't control is what I was trying to say. And you know, keep plugging away. It's coming. It's coming. We got our result. Now it's just building on that.
Perfect. Looking at tonight's game, saw several of your players wearing armbands or little bands around their wrists. Tell me a little bit about what that meant and why your players were wearing that tonight.
Yeah, it was important to show just a family member of ours, Hodari, who's home with his family. His dad passed away today, to represent him while we're out there playing, because we're missing him. Not only is he a great player, he's a great teammate, a great friend, a great student here at Bob Jones, and you know, we hurt with him, and it was just a way for us to remember him while we're out there doing the thing he loves to do. He even said that's what gives him, you know, kind of the stress relief at the end of the day, is to come out and train with us and play with us. So ultimately, it's one of those things where it was just a nod to him. Hopefully, if he's watching, he can see that we had his Rwandan flag colors on our arms and our wrists. So he knows we love him, and we're praying for him, and can't wait to have him back. And we're just trying to support him the best we can while we're away and he's away.
Okay, well, he'll definitely be in our thoughts and prayers. But thank you for chatting, and we'll look forward to this weekend.
Thank you so much.